Okay, I'm back on. I know it's going to be on today, but I'm able to be on today. I just recorded some other shows that'll be out. I have a new episode of Life to Live after show is out. A new episode of Dallas, the after show is out. Yeah, a couple things out right now. So I'm gonna get these little things set up, of course. Hopefully it'll tell people live. We'll give that happening. I'll do that in a second if it's happening or not. Get that on there. Perfect. Let's see. Daytime today. Save. I'm here a little late. It's 10:20. That's why it's a daytime today. It's like we're gonna talk a little more about daytime today. There we are, just JLJ stuff. Ears keep clogging up. I think it's the weather. My ears are clogging up today for some reason. I'm like, where did that come from? I have no idea. My hair's a little crazy. I'm not showing it right now, but I will wear this hat. Wear my Dallas shirt. I just did a Dallas after show. 4 people are watching. Okay, did it tell people that I was live? Did it tell did it tell people I was live? Is there a live thing in here? Let's see. Did it tell people I'm live? Is that, oh, it did tell people I'm live. Okay, I'm checking. I'm looking out there. It's like every day something new. Hello, handsome Matt. Hello, Nikisha. Hello, Beauty for Ashes. Maxine Thompson. Hey, Maxine. Come on, Maxine, like Roxanne. Maxine. Yeah, notification came out today. I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. I just did a Dallas after show with another popular podcaster. It'll be out later today. The audio version is out now. The video version is it's slowly uploading. I have no idea why it's slowly uploading. It's taking forever. Her name is Mary Hutter. She's great. I know. I just started. DC. I just started. And this shirt's a little tight. Like my breastises are really tight in here. Of course, I got to do my usual church announcements that me and Tony always say all the time. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you like me. Make sure you like me. Make sure you like this one here. And if you're watching it later, like it also. Share with other people. Daytime Today is on all social media platforms at Daytime Today. So go ahead and like us. I keep forgetting to say that. So make sure you like us there too. Because I want to keep growing those channels too with more stuff. So also super chats are enabled, of course. My CashAPP is up. Also sign up for my classes. I have classes. I have events. I have 2 events this week. Literally. I'm not doing that, DC. I'm not doing community posts. I'm not doing any of that. I can talk to everybody. This is how I do it. I come on sometime in the morning, and if you don't get a notification, it just happens. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I've been doing this for 8 years. What I've been doing, and I'm going to continue doing it this way. My classes and events, they are up. Hi, Andrea. I'm so sorry for you can't get to your grandchildren. That 1 year it happened to me where everything kept going wrong, and I couldn't get to my kids. Like, it's so weird when that happens. It is so weird when that happens. It's just crazy. But anyway, so I feel bad for you. You can sign up for events. We got people signed up yesterday, so thank you. With some more. I'm gonna get some people coming to these things. My last events of the year. So Friday is the happy hour. Saturday's last soap Zoom. Then Sunday for free is our last soap block of the year. And that same thing with Edition Days. There's no more soap talk after that. And then on the 1st is my thing with Flobo, and on the 7th is my class on being comfortable while doing live. So we got some really stuff coming up right now. Sign up, not expensive. Again, you can keep your cameras off, keep them on. We have some great people. We have a good time, give away prizes, all kinds of stuff. Let's see. Shelly, hello, Shelly. For me, it's morning still, but for some people, it's afternoon. I'll be on today. Yeah, I don't see. The thing is, I'm going to address this again for everybody. I am spontaneous when it comes to these. I don't want to do it at regular time. I don't. Wrestling raccoons. Ugh, these things are evil out here, Bus Chuck. Raccoons. We got coyotes over here. It's all crazy in Southern California. I don't do notifications. I don't do a set time. I don't. My thing is it's very casual. Because everything else I do is very set and very structured and all that. This is where I just do it when I feel like doing it. So my thing is just keep checking. Around this time, I'm on. So always check around this time. Usually I'm on. But I'm not going to do notifications. I'm not going to do that stuff. That's not what I'm going to do. So I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this for 8 years this way. And people watch me apparently, and I get good views and good everything. So this is how I do it. I like to be different than everybody else. Everybody else has their own things. I like to be different. If you don't know me by now, that's how I am. But hello, everybody. It's also Taco Tuesday. I was getting my girl. I'll see if she comes in. Maria, she's always like Taco Tuesday. So it is Taco Tuesday. I also got that. The rain stopped, but it's still really cold here in Los Angeles, and everything. And so we're kind of working it out. I'm still recovering from the weekend. My voice is still raspy. I'm still whatever. I have my coffee. I'm still working it out. I'm trying to work it out. But my energy level is much better. It is better. We're fighting. Apparently, everybody's getting the flu, or everybody's getting COVID, or everybody's getting. It's about triple in LA. LA's always horrible. LA's always horrible when it comes to this stuff. So I have one event next week, which literally they're asking us to mask at the Bay. And that's all I have. I'm hiding. I was just telling Matt earlier, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to Sacramento for my grandkids and kids, but I may not. I may just send them presents, do a FaceTime with them on Christmas, and then go see them next month when my other grandchild is born. I might just do that. Don't want to travel right now during this time period, like right now, this month. I'm thinking I don't want to. I'm not sure. And these hotels are expensive. Like, it's Christmas. Why is it expensive? It's Christmas. You forget COVID is around. I just had COVID, so I can't forget about it. I got it for the first time. Hi, Jarius. So I can never forget it. So I'm good. My notification came through. I'm glad it came through. I know, but DC and LA, it's really big. Like everybody's getting it. The actors are getting it. Like everybody's getting COVID for second, third times. For me, my first time. So it's in my life right now because I had it. My brother, we all had it here. So it's like, ugh. But the flu's going around too. It's going around too. I never treat it as it left. I always, because I'm in LA, I always mask when I go out. I've always got hand sanitizer handy. I'm always washing my hands and stuff. Airbnbs are not cheaper than hotels anymore either. DC, you're right. They used to be. They used to was, but not anymore. They're not anymore. They are done. So I just came on to care. So talking about anything yet? I just tell everybody sign up for my events. I have 4 great events, but this week especially, I have 2 great events before the holiday. And that's what's happening, BuzzCheck. Everybody, there's some vaccines out there. Everybody's getting boosted and flu shot and just getting it. So, I mean, I'm vaccinated. I still got it. I mean, I did everything I did. Not afraid of the flu. I know it's like everything's out there. Everything is out there. I've never had the flu in my life, so I don't had it. So, but we'll see. But I'm like, fuck going out there in the world all the time. I'm just like, that's okay. I got K9, my K9. I have my K9s. I have KN95 masks, everything. I'm just gonna work it out. I'm just gonna be careful next month or so, and it's kind of see what happens when you get through this. But LA's always horrible. So I guess for us in California, we haven't had any reprieve. It's like San Francisco, LA's always been horrible. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Walk like this everywhere. Right, bus just like walking this everywhere. Right there, walk like this. But as I have a little bit of cough left, but that's just from this weather. But yeah, other than that, I'm we're hanging in there. But I just tell everybody, good Zoom events are great. Just come on the Zoom. You don't have to meet anywhere. But we had some folks sign up. I want these to be successful, not just for me, but for you. And also, I want to be successful for the world out there who's watching my stuff. I want folks to see that, so far all of my events have been successful. So I want to keep that going, show the world that we can come together for some fun and it's safe and a great space, and that we can create our own spaces outside of what they just give us, what they don't give us. So I'm going to say that. I'll probably should again later in the show. I'm always gonna be promoting. It's like a telethon. I'm promoting the fuck out of everything. Because I'll do it. I also forgetting to promote. They also have jljmedia.threadless.com. I have merch. I have hoodies and t-shirts. Ivy Carter, thank you. I have hoodies and t-shirts and all kind of stuff you can wear too. I should put that in there. And .com. I got merch. Also, I should mention I have a Patreon. And that's, I make sure I put all this stuff in here because I should do this. Like, I'm being told I'm not doing this enough. And I got all kinds of goodies on there. I have some stuff planned. Join me on Patreon. You can join the $5 level if you want to, and everything. So it's it's very interesting. So, well, thank you. I mean, I've done the Sprina thing. I've done the Try events, 2 Try events, thanks to Spectrum and myself. And they're planted, and in the plane thing, I was kind of part of that. And then I did a Sean Caden event this weekend. So I'm interested in the soap world, kids. I'm out there in the soap world, doing the do, working very hard, trying to give you guys content, trying to be there for all the fandoms. And that's what I mentioned. Sprina actually is I was curious if it was going to happen. They're being promoted by their hospital. So I think now we have confirmation that Sprina, this is confirmation, that Sprina now is the endgame couple. I think they're leading up to that. Now, what happens with Rory, my prediction is the hook gets him. That's my prediction. So I'm not sure. Sean looks great, DC. And he and I are around the same age. He's just a little older than I am. And he looks amazing. I met his trainer, Don. He is taking care of his life. Trust me. He looks even better person. Like, he is working it out. And that's my buddy, working it out. And a shout out to Michelle Stafford, my other friend, who did a whole toy drive. If you have not watched her Instagram stories, or cousin Chris J. LeBlanc's Instagram stories, or Brighton James' stories, they did a toy drive for NAACP Inglewood. She's Fred Shaw, and she's giving back to the Black community and to the Latino community, the communities of color. Michelle always does that every year. And so I want to give a shout out to NAACP, Inglewood South Bay, and to Michelle Stafford, who always does that. She's my friend. She's like, how's your neighborhood? I love it. That she chose that. They've been friends for years, does it every year. It's kind of quiet. She doesn't really talk too much about what her philanthropy is. But I try to tell you, people all have things to say about her, about the past or whatever, but she's taking care of business now. And that's what counts. To me, actions speak louder than anything else. And how many anybody else is doing it? Who else is doing that? Nobody that I know of. So I just make sure we say that. I give back to my community all the time. There's several churches here in Inglewood, Black churches in Inglewood, that I do stuff for them all the time. I don't talk about it all the time, but I do. I also work with the Trevor Project every year and do stuff with them. I don't promote it heavily, but I do give back also. So that's the kind of thing. It is very cold here in LA right now. It's sunny right now, kind of. Yes, it's sunny outside, but it's cold. You're side-eyeing Daniel and Weiner. I don't trust him. Like, well, of course, he's back on the show for a reason, obviously. That makes sense. So I think so. And folks, might be a James. Oh, yeah, I had my robe on earlier. This is what I had on. I was actually, because I was so cold, I was wearing this earlier. I was like, my robe. Isn't that funny? I got it on right now. Why not? Yeah, leave it on. It smells good too. I had some good fabric softener. Is God to get back to you? No, thank you, God. I don't know what that means. Hello, Tomlin family. Hello. My God, anyway, there's DC already starting already. But I'm here, so I said, yeah, so sign up for my events. I have Friday, Saturday events, the last soap Zoom of the year. Join us. It's a lot of fun. Sign up now, sign up today. It's a lot of fun. I guess I don't even know if they have robes on, because I go through threadless.com. I'll take a look, actually. I don't know if they have robes. That would be funny to have a robe. That'd be interesting to have a robe. I don't know. I stayed there. I was fancy. I said, it's God to give back to the community. I said, it's God. I'm assuming you're saying something good. Okay, I still can't tell. I'm assuming you say I'm good. Hi, Crystal Hopkins. How are you? Said it's good. Okay, now I'm getting it. It said you're missing a word. It's good. Get back to me. Yes, it is all good to get back. I mean, that's what makes the world go round, right? You always have to get back. And I've always been involved in my communities wherever I've lived. Wherever I've lived, always been involved in my communities. But yes, Butch, I think that'd be kind of fun. Own line of robes. That would be good. I'm gonna look into that actually. I had a little note myself. Robes. I don't think that's one of the things. Tally. No, I gave Andre Leon Tally when I wore my cloth jacket. That's what I was giving some Leon back then. Yeah, the rain. I don't think we're done with the rain either yet. I'm not sure. In California, we were getting every snow, rain, everything. It's wonderful. So yes, I love it. I mean, I love it because I don't have to be out in it. Not really. Wednesday, I have to. Thursday, be out in it because I'm going to somewhere across town. But I don't care. That's fine. Just 4 hours. Work it out. So I'm excited about that. But yes, it's always. But I'm gonna look into the roping. It's so fun. I'm looking. I didn't think about that. But yes, so I think Sprina is going to be endgame now. I think that's what's going on. I mean, they have pictures. So I'm taking this off. But they have official pictures. So I was like, okay, official pictures. Also, another thing, folks. You guys, I know your birthday's tomorrow. It's Beauty, you, and yeah, somebody else. It's 3 of you guys. I know DC, it's always hot. But the drama's hotter. Oh my God, you sound like a soap ad, DC. Jeez and crackers. You're living up to your name. Living up to your name. What was I gonna say? There's some interesting drama going on, right? With Marcus Coloma. I'm not online really paying attention to anything. People are bringing things to my attention, and so I don't know. You guys are online more than I am. Is there something going on? I don't know. I don't think endgame means even necessarily a long time story. I mean, long time. I think they're endgame in terms of they're going to be together. I think Rory and Sprina are just they barely did anything with them, and Spencer's not pursuing anybody else. So I'm like, I was looking at Sabrina. It makes me think she's a candidate. It's like Sabrina actually. People are bringing to my attention. I guess Marcus is unfollowing people, or something's going on there, or unfollow, or they unfollowed him, or he took Nicholas Casson out of his body. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I see his stuff pop up through my Instagram. He's doing all these videos. He's very present in the video space, but can't anybody tell me anything? Sean was like this way. I have no intel, nothing. People are coming to me. I'm like, I don't know nothing. But I'm just like, it's. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know what's going on. He's been sick off and on. I know that's what's going on. And what did my husband do this time? I have no idea. I know a lot of folks don't like his acting. His acting did not. No, he's not black. Marcus Coloma is a white dude. He plays Nicholas. And James folks don't follow me. So I don't know, what does that mean? It's a mystery. So I have no idea what that means. I know his publicist. And here, do you guys want to know? Should I save it for my? No, I'm saving it for my show. I'll spill. Somebody reminds me if you come to my show on Saturday, somebody remind me. I have Marcus Coloma tea. I'm saying it for my show. I'm just gonna say it for my show. I have tea. I have some behind the scenes tea. I will share it. If somebody reminds me, I will spill it. That's Saturday. So you gotta pay on Saturday to hear tea. But I have some tea, so I'm not so. This makes me kind of like not surprised if something's going on. So I don't know. So I have no intel on currently what's happening with them. I have no intel whatsoever on what's going on. This is the show. No, this isn't the show. This is a show. I have no obligation to reveal anything on the show. I don't want to. So I will reveal it on that show. So if you want to hear it, you have to go to that show. Yeah, because it's my personal tea with him. That's separate than actual news, Sarah and DC. It was actual news then I will. This is my own personal tea with him, so I will share that on my own personal Zoom. His account was hacked. I believe he's redoing social media as just not just the his account was hacked. See, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. No, I love you. I'm just saying. I'm just letting people know. I said it with a smile on my face. I love you. Don't get crazy. I'm always crazy. I'm always crazy. I love you. I was screaming or hollering. I'm okay. I post a picture of MC and TC. Well, I know that Marcus was just on what's his name show? His name. I got COVID brain. Maurice Bernard's show, and they got a lot of fun. I thought. I mean, here comes DC with his WSB shit again. He can start. He's nice starting. He is living up to soap name. You are living up to your soap name. I love it. So yes, I have no intel. I have no. If the thing was, it is fine. And Sarah, you should always know. You should narrate everybody not to go crazy. It's like telling a woman to calm down. You can't say that because then you go crazy. Like there's like you never tell a woman calm down. If you tell a woman to calm down, they'll beat your ass. There's certain phrases I've learned not to say, and don't touch a black woman's hair. Those are two things I've learned. Yes. Yeah, I don't know anything. But these are things that were brought to my attention. Even some other people were coming to me that are not just fans are coming to me, and I'm like, I'm not friends with them. I don't know what's going on. I really don't pay attention to any of that stuff. Some of you guys are total CSI. You guys are like, you guys are in there and just like it's crazy. There's more tea than England. I know I have other tea. I have other things. I got pieces of tea of things. Oh, V's like bye, bitches. Yes, you have a great day too. You have a great day too. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's. I always say that people are people, and actors are people, and actors have falling outs, and actors have fights. Actors have disagreements because it's like any coworker. When you work with somebody, it's very different than when you are just like watching them. Right. So people like, oh my God, they're fighting. I loved when I talked to Eric Braden, and he talked in his book about him and Peter Bergman. They used to have fights. He said, yeah, he actually had a fist fight. He had fights. But nice to now, they do respect each other. They respect each other. They're both legends. I mean, Peter Bergman and Eric Braden are legends. Me and Tony Moore had fights back in the day. On just days, had fights. Things. And I thought I did some shady shit. And it is what it is. We all have personalities, and a lot of us who are very strong personalities. I have a strong personality. So does Tony, Mark J. Freeman. So does Tammy Govea. So it doesn't matter. We all have strong personalities, and so occasionally there will be some disagreements, and it just what happens. But I don't hold on to anything like that. I hold on to that. Who's buying me a meal today? Buzz Chuck? Yeah, buy me lunch today. And I'll do a poll too again of what I should have. Oh, I have a poll. And if Sarah's still in here, she has to vote in it. Okay. Here's a poll. So here's our chocolatey goodness. Oh my God, that's so funny. Here is the goal. Should I grow? I can't spell, you guys. Should I grow my goatee back? Yes. It's the first poll of the day. You know me. Asking the community. So everybody needs to vote. There are 26 of you in here. Go ahead and up. I don't prove it on me. I never get it. I almost got it the other day. It was close. So vote. And I'm going to and what's the other I was going to do? There's 12 likes. I need people to like me. Go on, like me. Everybody hit it. Sarah, everybody hit it. Hit the like button and vote. Sarah probably like she's going. She's probably like, bye, bitches. There's strong opinions on this. Max has strong Max has strong opinions on this. I hate my face not shaved. when shaving. I hate it. I've hated it this whole time. I know everybody likes, a lot of people like it. I know a lot of folks like it. I know I look younger. I don't care about looking younger. I don't give a fuck about that. But I hate it. But I kept it off this whole time for last, like, what, 2 months? I shaved it off for Halloween. And I've kept it off for you fans. I've kept it off for a long time. The hair staying, I'm not doing anything. That's not going until like the fall, until next spring. But I do miss the goatee. And right now, the goatee's winning so far. Hit it. Hit it. Oh, edit. We are a part of the Rhythm Nation. Woo. So far, I know voice said no. So I know how you feel, Chandra. But well, I don't know how. Well, what's Max's opinion on it? He's like, no, yes. Doesn't Uncle James have a goatee? I know folks think I look younger with it. I know I get it. I get it. I get it. It's 64-36 so far. I'll leave it up a little bit. We still got 25 people watching. Come on, folks, vote. Even if you don't care, vote. Vote somehow. But I think I want to grow it back. I want to grow it back. And the facial are more appealing. I've seen guys without facial hair that are appealing also. Many studies. What studies are that? What stories are that? Like Kristen Gary's like, less is more. I say no, less is more. He wants the hair back. He cried when you shaved it. That's my man. Max is my man. He knows what's going on. His friend. There's no friend. My friend is just a friend. I said, I think nothing's happening. My new friend. He doesn't know me with the goatee. He has no idea. He knows me as this. But no, there's nothing. Seriously, we barely even talked yesterday. We had I think we had one Snapchat and one thing. We barely even talked. So there's nothing. I tell you, there's nothing. I think I'm correct that there's nothing going on. It's just friendship. I have a feeling it's just friendship. I haven't heard from today, so I think it's just friendship. That's my story of my life. Okay, I love World Cup, so I gotta go. Okay, well, have fun. I don't watch World Cup, so have fun. Have fun. Have a good time. Yeah, no, and there's nothing going on. There ain't nothing with the rain. Very good. Okay, so I think the goatee's coming back. I'm gonna grow it back, kids. You're so funny. So I think I'm going to grow it back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm ending the poll at 17 votes. That's good. 17 votes. So it's not a landslide. It's very close. It's not a landslide. 58-41. So I think that's what's going to. I'm growing it back. I'm going to grow it back and see how I feel. My hair is staying the same. My hair right now it's cold, so my hair will be here at least until spring, at least. I like my hair getting long. I have an idea what I want to do with my hair. So I have an idea. There's something I want to do with my hair before I cut it. So I'm looking at email this. So I'm like, what? I'm uploading a show and it's taking forever to upload. I don't understand. Yes. One quick question. Hopefully I can understand what you're saying. Please, you can ask me any question. Ask me any questions. Here we go, T. I'm showing you. I have no man. I'm telling you. It was just a nice, it's a nice friendship attention thing that was happening. I think it's dying. I think it's dying down. Whatever it was, it's dying down. I think it was just a moment. And this is my life. This is what happens. I won't be doing a review of Jurassic Junior High from the 80s. I did watch it back then. I did watch the new Degrassi too. And I did enjoy. I won't be doing an after show for that, but I did enjoy watching it. I did enjoy watching it. No, man, he has a friend. I have a friend. I think it's a new friend from across the country who decided to reach out to me. I've seen Trevor with his cornrow. I've seen him. I don't want cornrows. I did at one point. I don't want them anymore. But I have some other ideas I want to do. So friendship attentionship. See, I just got friendship attentionship. I'm saying I got attention from somebody all of a sudden that was interesting, that didn't know me, wasn't my fan that I know of. That's the problem. I have too many people who in LA know me and are fans of mine. And so it's a whole weird thing. I'm working on some new merch for 2023. I am working on it. I am. So yes, I wish I had a man who rusts me. I am by myself. I am sleeping by myself. I had nobody helping me out with that. I am full independent. I'm fucking Destiny's Child, independent woman or whatever that song is. Oh, I will independent. And that's James Law Jr. That's all. I don't have. There is nothing. I know. I'm just like, nope, it ain't going on. I wish was going on, but ain't going on. I know I've never worked with him, but I know I'm friends with Jesse Kennedy, and I see why he loves black men. So I see why you have a crush on him. We're good friends. Love Jesse. No, AfterBuzz TV, known him. I had a crush on when I first met him too. I know him. He's very good. I just know him now. We've had great conversations over the years. His lane AfterBuzz was very different than my lane. He was very much he was always into those reality shows, all that kind of stuff. He had a whole lane that he was very popular in. But yeah, I'm friends with Jesse. We've known each other for years, so I love Jesse. He's a great guy. But we're not. Yeah, I know a lot of black guys who crushes on him, and he crushes on them. But he's like a kid, and he's a nice guy. He would be his Nick Kent, his Mariah. Oh, cheese and crackers. But yes, I know Jesse Kennedy. Yes, I do. And do you follow him? I don't know if you're on TikTok. He does all these TikTok all the time. He's on there. So yes, he's on there. And I'm gonna do a lunch poll. So I'm gonna keep putting Peruvian on there because someday it's gonna work. So this is what should I have for lunch? Okay, for lunch. What should I have for lunch? Number one is it's Taco Tuesday, so we'll say Taco Tuesday as a choice. Keep putting Peruvian on there. You never know, I might win one day. And then soup and sandwiches right yesterday, which was good. I had pasta last night. I did a whole pasta marinara sauce challenge. You look at it, you can look at it on all social media platforms. Okay, done a poll, kids. Right, vote in the poll. What should I have? So what should I have for lunch? I just talked about that, Jharris. You missed it? I was talking about the Sprina picks. I had a whole discussion on here about that. Look at that, 75% Peru. That's so funny. And then who's buying me lunch at the same time? Who's buying me lunch today? And what should I have? And right now, this is so funny. Peru is winning. That's so funny. I keep putting on there. Well, it could change in a second, though, because Taco Tuesday is coming up close. It's not a landslide. There's only been 8 votes. There's 24 people watching. But yeah, guys, I mentioned it earlier. I thought you were here when I was talking about it. So I mentioned I think they're gonna be endgame. See, now it's tied. Taco Tuesday and Peruvian. I told you guys, I'm gonna keep doing it every time I ask what I should have for lunch, and we'll see what happens. But I've been very faithful. Whatever you guys choose and send me the money for, I get that. I get what that is. I don't deviate. I don't just go, screw you guys. I do it. I know. So I always get what you guys give me. So I always do. I don't. Oh, you had to step out and find something to wear tomorrow. Okay. I mentioned it earlier. I was like, yeah, we finally got the Sprina picks going on. I have not watched Bold and Beautiful yet, but I heard what happened, kind of. So I can't talk about it until I see it. Once I see it, then I can talk about it. But I've heard kind of what happened with the Brooke Taylor thing. Right, there's no soaps on right now, obviously. It's only 10:53 here. It's still too early. But I was hearing they make a decision that's really good. That's what I hear. And if it's correct, I hope that it's true. That's the way I can say that. I guess not all that. I can say that. I'm very curious if it is what it is. Notes. So yes, it's very much wow. It says not a landslide. Taco Tuesday is 50%. Brewery is at 33. Super Sandwich is 17. Yeah, it's not as close as it was yesterday. The Super Sandwich was really good yesterday. Like it really works. It really, really works. As James said. A little what he said. I'm saying for the shadow fall for guys. Yeah, I said I spill when it comes to personal tea. I spill it for the other. I flow my show. Professional tea, I tell you here. I always do. I always share it on my shows. Professional tea, I always share. But if it's something personal, I'm saying it for my shows. And then I spill it all on the air. That's what I do. Hey, it's business. This is what business is all about. A lot of times it's a lot of tea I've never told anybody because I didn't have these soap Zooms. I kept it to myself. But now I'm like, I can tell you guys some of this stuff. Good. My Want to Live after show is out today, a new episode. It's about Asian Blair. Is it crazy about Asian Blair? It's out now. And I keep forgetting I'm going to do it right now on YouTube. I'm going to promote it on YouTube. You guys are trying. I'm trying to promote more on YouTube. We talked about TJ and Amy yesterday. Yes, we talked about them yesterday on the show. Let's see. So I'm going to create a post. I'm learning how to do this more and more now because you guys are telling me to do this. And so I just posted it that it's out. The case of Asian Blair. I talk about the whole thing. So it's really good. I talk about the whole thing. People pay attention. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm just like that's. Like I said, I have personal tea that involves them, but that's like when you guys come to when you come to my house, I share stuff with you. That's what I do. And it's also that's the same with celebrities. My celebrity friends, when I'm around them, they share stuff with me. It's in a personal space. That's what we do. And Cameron Grimes, which on my show, she shared a little bit of her stuff that she don't talk about very often on stuff. So I'm like, that's what we do, folks, on these Zooms. I'll give you a little extra. And I think that's kind of what it is. And my Zooms are fun. If you make them, you should come. They're fun. We have a good time. I give away prizes and we have a good time. So folks come through. And this is the last one of the year. So I have all these folks coming through. If they all show up, it should be a really good time. I think you should do it. That's just me. I think you should do it. We have a really good time. And I love talking to you guys off camera. I love it. I think it's just wonderful. Because it's a lot of fun. Because you guys share things with me too that I don't know about. I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. Because it's not recorded. I don't want to know. I'm like, okay, being a Trump supporter. Yeah, there's a few things. Yeah, there's some things. DC, there's a few things that, yes, there are some things. And I'm the same way. There's some things I'm like, that's their business. And that's the thing for me. I can separate in some cases I can separate the artist with the art, with the real life. Or how they treat me. And I'll tell you, Kimberly Brown has always been super sweet to me. We've had conversations about politics and stuff. And actually, I agree with some of the things she talks about, actually. And she's for small business. Frank will be there. Yes, Frank said each other. Frank will be there. Frank, Amanda, Tammy, 10-4GH has been invited. Invited some of my famous friends. And it's the end of the year. I was like, I thought somebody will come on through. So you never know who's going to come through. But Frank, I did invite Frank and them. Yes, they'll be there. I'm gonna fight Flobo. I'm gonna invite Tony. I mean, everybody's being invited to come through. So we'll have a good time. But back to Kimberly Brown, very nice. She's for small business. We on a lot of the same stuff. She's always been kind to me. Always been kind to me and my family. Everybody. So I'm just telling you, for some people, we may not agree on certain things, but if they treat me really well and sincere, then I'm like, that's fine. Yeah, it's all complicated. I don't think anything's just left, right, black and white. I think there's all kinds of things in between. And I have a problem with people who can't somebody support just pure for I wouldn't fight that. That's a whole some folks who can't date Republicans. That's fine. I was the right person for me. So I just tell people it's okay. But I don't think anything is, you enjoyed it. Good. You enjoyed this. So reviews, very good. It's good. Who knows? MC, there's a Pine Valley thing happening out there somewhere with Kelly Ripa producing. Who knows? That's been for a long time. Why don't you live? I have no idea. It has to, the soap thing, for soaps to come back. Here's a little stuff that I will share with you from experience. For soaps to come back and be rebooted to make sense, they have to have good storylines. To also, can they bring in, can they bring in ad revenue? Can they bring in ad revenue, ad space? Can they, bring in the viewers? I know we have some hardcore soap fans who'll watch anything, and we have some hardcore Want to Live fans who watch anything, ABC fans, but are there enough of them to constitute a reboot? I remember when Dallas came back, when Dynasty came back. Dynasty wasn't a hit, not in America. It was a hit everywhere else. So I loved the new Dynasty. I loved it. But it was not a hit in America. CW kept it on because overseas it was a bigger hit. And so that's the issue. So it made money overseas, so they kept it going for 5 seasons. But it probably would have been canceled for a season. It didn't make any money or bring any viewership. It was very low in the ratings. Dallas TNT started out with big ratings and then totally died down. They got canceled. Yes, Shakira, we're very proud of you. Yes, we're very proud of you. It's very much that's the deal. It's like it has to bring back Want to Live. I need it to be good, not some shitty version. It makes sense. It has to have good actors, and it's expensive to produce. DC right there. It all comes out. It comes down to money. It comes down to money. I love the new Dynasty. I watched every single episode, all 5 seasons. Loved it. But you notice there's other shows getting. I heard somebody said you should watch Monarch. Well, I just heard it just got canceled. I love the show with fucking that was last season with Kim Cattrall. That got canceled in 1 season. Loved it. Like they don't have a good day. They don't invest in them. I guess there's no viewership, or they have the wrong days, or I don't know what's going on, but they're not investing in them. So that's what's so funny. The Bay, I'm friends with so many. I'm friends with so many of the actors, producers. It's not my show. I've seen episodes here and there, but it's not my show. I don't really watch it. I'm friends with Gregory J. Martin. I'm actually going to the premiere of season 7 next. I was invited to go to that next Sunday. So I'll be doing interviews on the red carpet. It's by invitation only. Yes, VIP, but no, Gregory and I go way back. We're friends. Christos and I, we're all friends. So I good for them. I mean, always, they win a lot of Emmys, they do all this stuff. So good for them. But I can't comment because I don't watch. I've watched a few episodes here and there. But I'm going to be at the premiere next Sunday. So I'll be doing that. Good question, Chandra. I have no idea. It's a good question. I don't know if it's set up the same way. I know a lot of situations are set up differently. I have no idea if they do or not. That's a good question. That's a good question. They may not, if the contracts are set up that way. Who knows? But also remember, a lot of early AMC episodes were taped over. And people obviously don't even have a lot of early episodes. They only have a few. Season was really bad. I have no comment. I couldn't even comment. It's lots of awards and people seem to like it. I have no comment. Okay, I'm end of the poll. It's Taco Tuesday, guys, apparently. Peruvian almost had it. It almost had it. So Taco Tuesday. Who's buying me Taco Tuesday? Who's going to give it for me? And then I'll get it, I guess. I'll decide if it's going to be Taco Bell or Del Taco or my Fiesta Martine. 1 of the 3. I'll get 1 of the 3. Maybe I get a burrito. No, actually, I want tacos to work. I'll get you tacos. Tacos can work. But thank you, 14 votes. I'm thinking. I have another poll. I can think what the other poll was. But anyway, so I'll be there at the Bay next Sunday in Beverly Hills. Tammy Govale will be there. Sean Cadence will be there. More will come through. I support my friends. That's why I support my friends. I'm gonna keep putting Peruvian on there. I don't care. I'm gonna keep putting it on there. And exactly until one day the streak is over, Peruvian wins. I'm doing one day. It's gonna win one day, DC. You can't give up. You have to just keep going. You can never give up. You should never give up. Always keep going. Always. It's a lesson in life that you don't give up. One day you will be victorious. It does happen. Invite your friends. Okay, I'll do that. We'll do it. But yes, I'm going to support my friends, which I do. I support Gregory, so we're all friends doing this. And Sean made an announcement at his book signing. Studio City is about to go on to a larger platform, and hopefully there will be a season 3, you guys, and possibly me returning. My character is very popular, so hopefully I'll be returning. I said I would return. I said yes, I do it. Heart breaks every time, Jace. I love it. My heart breaks too, because I really do want Peruvian at some point. But if people, I try to do what the people want. So I'm going to hold out until one day it wins. And when it wins, it's going to taste even better when it finally wins. It's going to taste glorious. But yes, I just try to support my friends and what they're doing. That's the whole point, right? Support your friends, support your friends, support your friends. That's always what you gotta do. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. I watched 3 seasons of The Bay. I gave it smiles. It was okay. There you go. They said, yeah, again, I can't really comment. I wish I could. Those are rigged. I call it rigged. I don't know how it can be rigged. I don't know. I mean, I just put them out there. People, not everybody votes either. I got 20 people watching, only 14 people voted. So there are folks who said, I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like voting for James for this. I don't give a fuck what he eats. I don't care. So that's good. So there. Yeah, I wish I could comment. I can't really. I said I saw a few episodes here and there, and I was like, okay. But again, I support my friends when they do their shows and get them out there. It's hard work putting out shows. It's not easy producing and directing shows. And yeah, for you fans, it's up to you to say you like them or not. Well, that's it. Or how much you like them or not. You know, so there's that. So I think what else on daytime I was thinking about today? Is there anything else on daytime I should know about? You guys know more than I do. Is there some stuff going on I don't know about? Guessed it. And I don't want to be an actor. I keep trying to take us. I don't want to be an actor. My friends write stuff for me. I star my friends' stuff and they write it for me. I don't like being an actor. I don't want to be an actor. The poll was stolen. That's hilarious. But tacos aren't bad. It's Taco Tuesday. It's not bad. I love Mexican food, so not bad. Not a bad choice. Let's see. Not a bad choice. Like flavor. They like flavor. Yeah, again, I can't comment. I wish I could comment. Everybody's commenting. I can't comment. Let's say, but yeah, anything else happening on daytime that I didn't know about? Apparently, that people are talking about. I will probably watch the soaps today. I have a show at 4:00. I'm like, who is this? I'm like, who is this guy? I don't even know who I'm interviewing. I get these things all the time. Was it Extra Connections? Okay. I was like, who am I interviewing? But I'm trying to watch. I'm caught up on a hospital, and we now know for certain. We know for certain that Esme is Heather Weber and Ryan Chamberlain's daughter. That is, I would have never put those two characters together. They explained it for us and everything. So they explained it for us, and we got it. Like they totally explained it to us. So now it's completely, it's completely out there. So I thought that's really interesting. They totally let us know for sure. So there you go. How do you guys feel about it? I should do that as a poll. See, I'm sitting here. So I'm getting used to these polls. Try. What kind of tacos? I don't do ground beef tacos. Okay, so if I do tacos, it'll probably be either carnitas, which is my favorite, I love pork. Carnitas or shredded beef, the favorites. Or chorizo, I like chorizo, or chicken. Nope, that's Esme is Elizabeth's sister-in-law. I can't say because someone was like, well, isn't that Elizabeth's sister or a cousin? Nope, they're not. Elizabeth is a Weber. Heather's not a Weber. Yeah, so say Esme's cousin to Jason and Drew Quartermain because they're Moores. They're the whole Susan Moore, Heather Weber. They're the Moore family. They're cousins. So Esme is a cousin to Drew and Scout and Danny. Yes. Yes. But I was shocked when Elizabeth was like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what? I was like, wow, that's very interesting for her to lie about that. And that's. She is deep legacy now. She's in. Home bitch is in. She is in. Yeah, you can start. Yeah. Carly was not married to Franco. That never happened. That was not married to Franco. Carly was dating Todd. She dated Franco also. They were never married. But yes, so they've got her entrenched in there, but two diabolical figures came together. I'm glad it's not Felicia's daughter. I'm glad they didn't go that direction. Thank God. Thank God. But this Cody storyline is like, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't understand what's going on there because he is Mac's son, but this whole Britt is on this whole I'm going out on a bang thing, and Robert has the necklace. I'm just like, I don't even know what to do with all that. So Esme is the niece of Kevin Collins. The DC soap is the niece of Kevin Collins. So yes, it was the niece of Kevin Collins. That's his twin brother. So yes, but I'm so glad Felicia's not part of it. I'm so glad it's all happened like that. They didn't rewrite history. Yes. You're trying to connect everybody in there. There you go. But yes, so she's in. And so I thought that's right. They let us know. So that's kind of how that works. But we'll see what happens now because now they're involved, which will be very interesting. And I sharing and this tired. Why is I doing that? And this tired thing going on with. Oh, that's too long. Yeah, go in there. This Willow storyline makes me yawn. This Willow storyline does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. And that Carly paid off the woman to lie. And I'm like, just want Nina to know. I mean, can nobody see that as that homegirl's sick? I'm like, why are people not getting that she's sick? That something must be going on. So there's something, something going on. And it's like, and Carly's not seeing it, and they're not seeing it. I mean, I just don't understand. They're so self-absorbed, they're not getting it. And Carly is so against Nina knowing, and it's like, it's just dumb because now Carly and Drew are going to fall apart because Carly lied. And I know DC's too much. He is too much. He just basically, she's lying, so that's going to blow that relationship out the water. Nina, so all you Carly fans, get ready. That means Carly's bad again because Nina's going to be on the upper hand because Carly did this to her. Doesn't matter about the Sunny stuff at this point. Now it's going to happen, and Carly will be on the bad side again. Carly fans are going to be upset, and so I'm just like, there you go. There, I mean, seriously, there you go. It's going to be so. I'm going to see the backlash already. It's going to be crazy because Nina will be in the right. And then, so yes. So I don't know. But I will, like I said, I will say, going back to almost the Sprina stuff, seeing the whole, they're starting to play the beats now. So it's, they're doing it. They're starting to play them. I'm glad they didn't. I'm so glad they didn't. I'm so glad. Yondale Jones, I don't know who you are, but hello. I agree with you totally. And that's like now but the writers have now made Carly right, no different than Nina. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. It's like even the playing field, like you did this and I did this, and so now neither is good. I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's like, yeah, because you're gonna make Carly bad again, so to speak. I have a feeling Willow's gonna fall apart, and it's gonna all come out. It's all gonna come out. It's gonna come out. It's all gonna come out. And I mean, you can't keep it a secret forever. It's gonna come out. But the fact that Carly's going through all these lengths to lie to Drew's gonna be pissed. Drew's gonna be pissed. So if you want us to love Drew and Carly together, you're just basically gonna just give them this big conflict. And they're slowly but surely killing Elizabeth and Finn, which I don't think should be together anyway. But they're really good, going out of the way to kill them. It's like a slow death. It's like I almost felt bad for him yesterday. And I was like, now she's lying to you about the pregnancy because she's trying to hide this. I'm like, it's I don't know. Oh, Michael Easton was upset yesterday. I loved it. He was pissed. And he said, "You think I'm going to protect Nicholas? You got something." I was like, "Good, tell her. Tell her. You're not going to be here." I'm like, she'll handle feel like it's. Yes, and Willow and Michael are going to be pissed at Carly. That's what's so crazy. It's going to be this whole. I mean, they want this huge explosion, I guess. Michael's going to be like, both my parents are fucked. That's what Michael's going to be. Michael will be like, I don't know who to trust anymore. I'm looking forward to the future Gina Robinson case sign views. Y'all think so? Like Spencer's going to have his mind. If they continue going that direction, I can see that. They do have the makings of a star-crossed couple, a super couple. They do. They're really, and recently they're really starting to. Helena's dad. But they're starting to really build it now all of a sudden. But see, now also we can't forget Portia's lying to Curtis and Taggart. We gotta wait till Valentine's Day for that one to come out. That's in 2 months. Literally 2 months from tomorrow, because they get married on Valentine's Day. That's gonna be something. Right? So that's gonna be something coming out. So that's gonna be a big thing. So we got all kinds of stuff coming up. So it's gonna be a mess. But I think Willow's gonna get sick again, like really sick, and it's gonna be just like it's gonna come out. Either Carly's gonna be forced to say something and tell Nina. I don't know. And Nina's gonna unleash her fury. So Nina fans, get ready. Your time is coming. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I know. It's like Willow. Does she look sick? They really passes for them. Helena's dad. I'm just gonna keep saying that. Helena's dad. But yeah, no one's looking at. I know it took forever, Michael. I know no one's paying attention that homegirl's sick. Why is nobody looking at that? Yes, Esme is half sister to Stephen Lars. Yeah, Chandra, is so funny that you say that. For those who don't see the chat at home, she says, GH is setting us up for that fallout. Trina already goes to Ava for advice, not her mama. I felt a little something yesterday watching this. I love Trina and Ava together. I love they have a friendship. I love that whole thing. I get why I have it. But I did feel a little something. I was like, that could have been a great conversation with her mother. I know. Maybe it's a Black thing. I was just like, we can see a Black mother and daughter thing. Because on days, I love when Paulina and Chanel have real mother-daughter talks. Every once in a while they do. They just break it down. It's like just real mother, and it feels very real between Black woman and Black woman. And I guess part of it was just kind of like, yeah, I love Ava and Trina together. I love their friendship. I totally get it. But I did feel a little something like, that would be kind of cool if she went to her mother about that. They talked to that. And then maybe later talk to Ava and go. So I don't know. But they're playing Portia in a way that I'm not liking. I want it's just so hard. I know they need conflict. I know they do. But the fact that Jordan knows what's going on, it's like Curtis is going to be lied. It's going to feel like he was lied to by everybody. And there's something going on with Stella and Marshall. And does Marshall not have this disease? And there's a lot. I know. I gave Jackie. I know. Remember, no, when that one scene came out, I gave a compliment there too. She was like, "If you like vagina or penis," I love it. I felt like, because to me, there are a few scenes where Jackie's not being over the top. They just give her when she's talking to her daughter, or she's talking to Abe, where it's not over the top, and she doesn't stutter over her lines. She's like talking, and I was like, and I loved it. It was like that was like a real Black mother, Black daughter moments. There were a couple of those. So yes, and that's the thing. I'm not one of those fans who like, I hate Brooke Logan, so I hate everything Brooke Logan does. I'll never get anything. I'm not the kind of fan. I can give compliments and praise to folks also that I may not be fans of. I have no problem doing that. So that's I just think it's that's what I do. I do reaction television. That's what I do. I do reaction television. So yes, Portia is bugging me because I like her as a doctor and her character and anything, but the fact that she's holding this lie, and Curtis's world is gonna crumble. That should be some good work for him. That's good. I mean, there are folks who like Paulina, and the thing about Paulina that I do appreciate is she's a Black woman on that soap. I kind of feel that way too a little bit. That's great. You think that, DC? I don't agree with you whatsoever. But it's cool to have a Black woman in a lead position. I will say that it's cool to have that. We don't have that very often. I don't want that for Lydia Look, who plays Selena Wu. I want her in a lead position, and Lydia Look's a better actress. Sorry. She's a much better actress, and I think she has chemistry with a lot of people. And I would love to see Lydia Look get the full attention she deserves on General Hospital. And there's not very many Asian leads, and I mentioned that on a Want to Live podcast this week with Asian Blair. Check that out. Oh, Jeannie, hi Jean. They have mailed her out. I'm glad. See, there you go. I mean, over the top's okay sometimes. I was like, I don't agree with this. I'm like, I don't agree. That's fine. That's fine. We have our own. We look at our soaps and we feel certain ways, and that's. She thinks that you feel like she's that way. Okay, good for you. I'm like, well, I don't agree with that at all. But Jack Harry is literally she's a comedy icon. She's a television icon. Emmy-winning television icon. She is. I'll always give her a reference to that. And if you guys saw, speaking of television icons, in January, I will be interviewing Jasmine Guy. I'm so excited. I can't, speak of icons, I can say, oh, kids. Speaking of tea, apparently some interviews are resurfacing and people are like, James, what do you think? You know both the ladies over the whole Victoria Rowell, Michelle Stafford, Laura Lee Bell, all this Y&R stuff. I have not commented because I was not commenting on it because it's just not something that I need to comment on. I feel like everybody's moved on. And Victoria Rowell's doing very well for herself. Michelle Stafford doing well for herself. Like I've moved on from it. People are digging this stuff up again. I'm like, you have, yeah, I know, Jeannie, I did. You have people have their opinions. I know folks who hate Michelle Stafford or hate or Victoria Rowell. And I love both ladies. Or they have both told me their sides of the story in private. And you know, and they've both been always kind to me, both of them. And but they're both working and doing their things. And I just think, you know, again, things should happen when you're younger. People can move on from that stuff. You know, things happen whenever. And some folks are like, I'll never like her ever again. And it's completely this thing where people can evolve, change. Situations can change. I will always stand on Victoria Rowell's side on the fact that she fought for more representation of Black folks behind the camera in the writer's room. And she was always fighting for that. And she's a phenomenal actress. Sheila was a phenomenal actress on the show. They gave her a front burner storyline. And so I always bet Michelle Stafford, again, another great actress. Like I said, she does charity work for all kinds of people, but she works with Black folks and Black community, my community in Inglewood. And, you know, they're right. They have moved past it. Both ladies have moved past it already. And like I said, I've talked to both of them. You know, if they get asked stories about it, they're telling the story about how they felt at the time or whatever, but they both moved past it. They both even talk to each other in private. It's like I think, you know, Victoria Rowell will take care of business. She's out there, has her shows, and I think she's writing The Rich and the Ruthless, and I think she's doing. She has her books. She does her speaking engagements. She's out there fighting for African American rights, and so she's doing her thing. Michelle Stafford is a very supporter of people of color. Again, to me, actions speak louder than words. Well, they'll see Victoria Rowell. It's not about Michelle. That's CBS and Sony. So DC, whenever you sue CBS and Sony, why the fuck would they bring you back? They brought her back for that special Christophe St. John thing. Not on the episode. She didn't come back for the funeral. They had a special thing afterwards. They brought her on that. And that was it. And that was probably for free. I don't know if she was paid or not. I have no idea. But I'm like, but they did not bring her on the show. You saw that. They wouldn't. Why would they? You talk shit about your show. Why would they bring her back? I mean, I'm going from just a business standpoint. I have people who have shitted on my work. I have people that used to work for me who have done me wrong, shitted on me, talk shit about me. I don't care what happens. You're never coming to JLJ Media. You can be the last actor on earth. I will never hire you. I will never bring you back. I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, there's certain folks when you go, like, you know, Ingo Rademacher, he's suing ABC Disney. He will never be on General Hospital again. You're done. You're just done. You're done. That's just how it is. I mean, like, it's just any kind of job. I mean, unless you have private conversations with parties involved that are still involved and you work something out. But I don't think that's happening anytime soon. So a lot of what she said still hasn't happened. Think about it. Folks, we're Black. We see what we see. You know, so I mean, it's kind of like why would they? That's just kind of like, that's just business 101. And in business, the only people to come back that they want to work with. So there's certain actors, Doug Davidson, who will never be back. Sorry, folks, you guys can all hope for it and wish it, and it's not going to happen. If it does happen, then something was worked out behind the scenes, like really worked out behind the scenes. Was really worked out. Like I said, that memorial episode was something totally in real life, REAL, and it was done. I don't think it was. it was a compromise, you know. But there's some bridges. You're right, Daisy Flower burned a lot of bridges. There are folks who learned just to burn. There are certain actors who will not be back. There's one. So you're absolutely correct, DC. I'll give you that point. You never know. Never say never. I highly doubt it, but never say never. You're right, but I highly doubt it. You want to hold out hope? You can't. I doubt it. I just highly doubt it. There are so many chances to bring her back. They haven't. So whatever's going on, I don't know. So unless some kind, like I said, unless some talk behind the scenes, the big wigs, yes. The big wigs, if there's some kind of talks behind the scenes and they come to some agreement or conclusion, because Victoria Rao will bring back, when she came back, Drusilla came back, the dad or whatever, that would be major news. That would be high ratings. Ingo didn't keep his mouth shut. Ingo feels he can say whatever he wants. You follow, you see it. He feels he can say whatever the fuck he wants. You don't care who it is. And he's just saying it. Steve Burton kept his mouth shut. Yeah, so talking about Daisy, I'm saying there's this thing going around where she's talking about different people on the show and stuff. Yes. Steve Burton was smart. He was. He was mouth shut. He didn't say anything. He has his mouth shut. He's doing his life, and he's on Days of Our Lives. I mean, I feel like that's how you do it, because he made a choice on his own. Like I keep telling, some people keep fighting at me. He was not fired. He chose not to follow a mandate. So he left his job, and so there you have it. But he kept his mouth shut, and was like, okay. Moved on, and Dave was like, "We come over here." Ingo kept talking. He was talking. He has a right. He has a right to talk. He has a right to say whatever he wants. People can go, "Well, I don't work with that." I don't know. I don't know if he's been offered anything. I have no idea. Maybe he has. Who knows? Maybe he said no. I mean, who knows? Maybe he said no. But Steve Burton, it was his choice. He chose not to follow the mandate. He knew what the repercussions were, and so he, to me, walked away from the show. They was like, "Well, no, he was fired." Well, semantics are very close, but he wasn't. Yes, there's a lot of. As I said, Victoria said a lot of stuff. Yes, she has said a lot of stuff. But there's a post on Twitter. I don't know how old the interviews are, but yeah, there's somebody's posting them all of a sudden. I think dredging up this stuff, some of this stuff to me does nothing to help the genre. We know there is kind of racism stuff going on and sexism stuff going on. It's like, to me, it's like, well, then, I mean, there's just no. So now we bring it up, everybody gossips about it. Oh my God, blah, blah. It's like, then how does that really help the soaps? How does that help the soap world? We keep bringing this stuff up. It's not going to really help the soap world any. I'm not going to forward us anywhere. I don't know. It's all gossip. It's all for fodder. It's all for news. Everybody's trying to get clicks. That's the thing. Everybody's trying to get clicks. Everybody's trying to get likes. Everybody's trying to get follows. That's what it all is. That's what it all is. That's what everything is. And understandably so, I'm trying to get likes and clicks and things too. We're all trying to. But there's certain things I just don't report on. I'm like, it's just not important. It's like, it's okay. Like, if we don't give, hi Amelia, if we don't give Ingo Raumacher attention, he goes away. If we give this thing attention, it goes away. Like, it's just, I do think we need some more equity in soaps. My thing is just more women, period, need to be in higher positions. That might help us a little bit. We have some female directors, and we don't have a female executive producer. I feel like that is lacking. I do. And we can go through each soap, and I'm not gonna do it today, but you can go through each soap and just like, okay, here's how we think we could fix this. Or everybody would have 10 or 20 different things. So, you know, I don't know. I know, kids. It is tough out there. It's hard out there for us. So hard out there. Okay, kids. I think I'm gonna get off. It's been a little over an hour. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. It's 11:30 my time. Why not? It's just started. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm a little hungry now, so I guess I'll see what I get for lunch. But I'm getting a little hungry now. But thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow morning I'll be on. I might be on tomorrow morning earlier. I gotta call somebody tonight and find out if I'm working for them tomorrow morning or Friday morning. So tonight I'll know if I'm on tomorrow morning. If not, I'll probably come on in the afternoon. Just so you guys get an idea. Just so you guys get a little idea. Might come on. But everybody, thank you so much for my polls. Thanks for joining it. Thanks. Make sure, and I got 21 likes and 27 watching. Well, no, I have no lunch coming. I have no lunch coming. I haven't. No one sent me anything, and I haven't bought anything yet, so I haven't done anything. But I'm just like, it's time for me to eat. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I've been doing shows all morning, so that's why I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry. Like I gotta eat. I had no breakfast, nothing. I gotta order something to eat or whatever. What was I gonna say? But thanks for watching. Again, sign up for my events. I have 2 events this week. You should sign up for a lot of fun. Sign up for them today. Get in the books. This is the actual book. I put everything in. I love it. I love a book. So I come into the books. And yes, daytime today, every day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.